So I'm here at Tai Lopez's house to network with the good people, to make sure that I am in the flux. So what does it require when you're at an event like this to keep your eyes straight? Well, enjoy the pretty views, my friend. Enjoy all the little things that come with it, but realize that when you go to bed, you're alone. You gotta make sure that this life is actually treating you well. And all these people, they got different levels of success. They got different levels of understanding about life. They got different views on the things that they gotta accomplish. But the reality is, all of us, I think, are looking for the same thing, a real connection. And when it comes down to it, how do we form it? How do we make sure that the connection is worth our while? Well, we gotta make sure it's a feeling. And that's the thing that I advocate a lot for, just in general. So I got a big old bruise on my face from, I think, too much sugar intake. But regardless, I'm spending the time to care about building the contacts. I'm not too focused on the way that I look. I'm more focused on the way that I come off. So I always say, listen, spend the time at the events. Spend the time caring about the little things, and make sure to give as much value as possible to the people that you're around. In fact, I'm going to see Tai Lopez here just in a second. Ready? Look.
Can you guess where she's from?
Look.
Sweden.
Look at this man right here.
Denmark.
What's up, Tai?
I know. He's cheating.
Aw.
Is that the best place to
Well, he's a busy boy. We shall leave him alone. Regardless, when it comes down to it, my friend, don't take it personal, right? When you're at events like this, when you're doing all that you possibly can to grow your network, to grow the beautiful things in life, we have to make sure to stay balanced. We have to make sure that our priorities are in flux. And I've been thinking a lot about personal branding recently. Those of you that are considering starting a brand or considering starting the beautiful little things that will net you potentially beautiful opportunities in your life, I say stay honest, stay true to yourself, and try to make sure that you are indeed balanced. Meaning go to sleep, and not like this, go to sleep on time, wake up early, start it off again. There's gonna be a lot of distractions. There's gonna be a lot of beautiful things around you, like a beautiful big old house, right? Well, what do all the rich people say? Listen, this is my wealth, not yours. There's a reason. They deserve it, right? They spent the time and energy to build this stuff so that they can enjoy it. And at the end of the day, I gotta do the same. And the reason I wanna do the same is because, like these people, like the way that they have helped so many people in their life, like the way that they have built something that they're genuinely proud of, I am of the belief that every single one of us is capable of something very similar. What does it require? Constantly building and making sure that we actually have a firm grip on where we want to go in life, where we actually want to explore the little details that are so very essential to making sure that we're actually living a satisfying life. So I've made about 20, maybe 30 contacts out of this event. And you know, the party thing, not my vibe, not really something that I like doing anymore. Maybe never something that I enjoyed doing. Perhaps some of you can resonate with that. Because frankly, the pretty girls, I mean, they're nice. They don't last very long. The drink, the smoke, it's nice, but it doesn't last very long. At the end of the day, the things that are the oldest, that last the longest, tend to be the relationships that we form. So here's this beautiful mansion in Beverly Hills, and here is an opportunity to see beautiful things. But you got to do it for a reason. You got to make sure that all of the contacts that you have in your life, you maximize. So what I went through this morning in particular was an exercise that actually Tai gave us by virtue of being a part of the mastermind. The activity was quite simple. Use ChatGPT to build out something that's incredibly useful in your life. It won't have all of the answers, it won't have all of the details, but it will have a semblance. It will have the beginning of something that you can make great. Ideas, when generated appropriately, ideas when generated with some wisdom, have the power to change things, really move you along in life, and actually give you a sense of progress. So how do we come up with ideas that are actually going to make us satisfied and happy? Well, you got to know thyself. You got to know thyself. I know about myself that I genuinely enjoy, and I'll show you this Ferrari in the background. I know about myself that I genuinely enjoy nature. I enjoy peace. I enjoy deep connections with people. And I enjoy learning. Drastic amounts of knowledge in life are imperative to make me feel like I'm actually doing the very most. Now, how do I get those things without intentionality? I won't. I won't get them without intentionality. I won't get them without awesome people in my life that will tell me, hey, Tarab, you might be slacking these parts, and honestly telling me, hey, Tarab, maybe you should spend the time and effort to build it out slowly, to build it out carefully. So the mentors that you have in life are also going to be essential, and they will require some money.
What are you, bro?
The
Vlogger?
most important ones, yeah, a little vlogging action about emotional intelligence. What's up, mate?
What's up, guys?
How you doing?
We out here.
We out here where?
We out here at Tai Lopez house.
Yeah, baby. Back in Beverly Hills. You take care of yourself, boss.
Thank you, bro.
So, the best mentors will come to you when you're ready. And the reason that people say this, and the reason I've realized that people say this, is because oftentimes we don't have the right questions. Having the right questions is the most important part of taking advantage of mentors, right? If you are surrounded by incredibly brilliant people and they have all of this information in their minds and they have all of the resources at their disposal, your sales skills are the thing that's going to be able to sell your vision. Your ability to think about where you want to be in life is going to sell you on the questions that you ask them. So a good friend of mine actually that I made here today, he was like, okay, if you had half an hour with Tai Lopez, what would you ask him that you really need the answers for? And the funny part is, based on where I'm at right now, I wouldn't have any useful questions. So fine, I could pay the guy X amount of money to be in the room with him. I could pay anyone X amount of money to be in the room with him. But I know that I'm maxed out on the amount of information that I have to actually do something with. So what does that mean? That means that I need to spend a period of time utilizing that information and actually moving forward on it. So I'm actually at the point, I've been at this party for about 4 to 5 hours, right? I've met a lot of people, and I'm probably going to meet some more, get some more numbers, just for the sake of putting an exclamation at the end. But I know that my time would probably be better spent sitting at home with a laptop, sending some emails out, and making sure that I'm researching the opportunities that are actually going to make my business grow and my independent value grow. So for those of you that are watching this video and thinking to yourself, wow, like, what an opportunity Tarab has, or what are these people up to, or wow, that looks like a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun if your goals are to have fun. My goal is to get information here. And the counter to a lifestyle like this, the exact opposite to a lifestyle like this, is a life in the woods, is a life in nature, is a life that actually has peace in it. Right? Like you can look around with eyes wide open. You can look around with just drooling about just the beautiful woman and the beautiful sights and the beautiful cars and the beautiful opportunities. But I tell you, stay focused. Stay focused on your goals. Because that is what's going to give you the energy when life gets really dark. That is what's going to give you the energy when you really need it. when one of your employees or one of your coworkers or your family member looks you in the eyeballs and said, you know what, maybe I'm not getting 100% of you, the centeredness of you is going to give you the opportunity to say, what do you need from me? How can I help you? Somber message. I suppose you may come to expect this at times, but I want to convey this to you because this is a beautiful thing. Tai actually said, open your house to people, have a social time, give people opportunities. I'm all about it. Where did he get the energy, the potential energy to come up with those statements? The farm that he owns. You know, the time that he spent alone to actually learn, to read, to put in just the raw work, my friend. I know you can do it. Actualize your potential catalyst. This world needs you. Take care of yourself. Peace.